I ain't gonna lie. Today, we starting something new. Just talking. Telling y'all what's going on with me. Shoot, might even be answering some questions. Who knows? You know, if you got something, do your thing. If you rolling up, you rolling up. If you drinking something, you drinking something. You know how I do. But yeah, lately things ain't really been the best, but I can't complain. The past couple of months I done made a couple of decisions I wasn't really supposed to make, like that. Did a couple things I wasn't really supposed to do. And now we made that bed, we gotta lay in it. Blase, whoop-de-whoop. But right now I want to get started on talking about the healing journey that I've been on. I ain't gonna lie, I done cried a couple times, done spazzed out a couple times, I done prayed, and still ain't get it off my mind a couple times. But that's when I realized that that's all part of the journey. Every day is not gonna feel like, okay, I'm depressed. When that's depressed, I'm fully healed. No, that shit gonna look like, and let me stop cursing. That's gonna look like, oh, I'm depressed. I'm even more depressed. Starting to look up a little bit. I'm depressed again. Starting to look up a little bit more. I'm depressed again. Starting to look up a little bit. Starting to look up a lot of bit. Starting to look up a little bit more. We starting to look down again. Now I'm depressed again. What I'm trying to say is that it's not linear. It's gonna have up and downs, like a pie chart. You ever seen? Not a pie chart, but like a graph. You ever seen a graph? Like stocks, up, down, 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 up, then back down, then go back all the way up and skyrocket. That's the same thing as healing. Let me explain this to you one more time. Healing is not linear. Get that out your head if that's what you think it is. Excuse me. But yeah, it's not linear. It's gonna look up, it's gonna look down. You're not gonna love every single day, but that's life. You don't love every single day of your life every day, but you don't get depressed over little minuscule things every single day. And I know some things, it's harder to shake. Like me personally, I just got over some love stuff, some relationship business. That's all I'm really finna say on that. But knowing that I'm a lover boy, and knowing that certain things affect me more than other things, now I get the chance to reflect on that and be like, man, I know what I want now. I know what I don't want now. I know what triggers me. I know what doesn't. All these things are in the healing process. You learn about yourself. You start to get better. You start to think different. You start to act different. And I won't lie. For a minute, because of the way that I am, or the way that I am currently moving out of, I was holding a lot of resentment. And a lot of that resentment was really holding me back from fully healing, fully starting my healing process. It wasn't until I forgave not only them, but forgave myself, forgave her, and forgave myself for the actions that I committed, because I wasn't all the way clean. I'm gonna be a 1K. I did shit that set her off just like she did stuff that set me off. It happens when you're not healed on either side. But that's what I'm saying. You got to focus on healing, and you can't let the process scare you. Sometimes it's like, okay, boom, I don't know what to feel right now. Sometimes you're not supposed to know what you're feeling right now. Sometimes you're just supposed to feel it. My mom has a saying. She says, see it, be it, feel it, and let it go. What does that mean? I still don't know to this day. But every time I get a feeling that I don't like, I see it, I feel it, and I let it go. I don't let it drown me anymore. Because if I let it drown me, it's going to make me have a negative day. And if I have a negative day, then that's going to come out with a negative outcome. And then I'm stuck in a loop. My life has been a loop for a minute. And that's okay. You know why it's okay? Because I got out of the loop. You know how I got out of the loop? I wanted to get out of the loop. You know why I wanted to get out of the loop? Because I was tired of feeling the same pain over and over and over. And that leads me to the main reason why we're here. Pray. Get into your Bible. You ain't gotta read a lot. Just read the Proverbs. If you really don't know where to start, like I don't, like I came up with the idea after the fact to start in Genesis next month after I read every chapter of Proverbs. I read one chapter a day. I'm just starting. I'm not sitting here trying to be perfect or claim that I'm perfect. I'm gonna tell you about the times I won, the times I lost, the times that I was somewhere in between, and sometimes that I didn't even know what the heck was going on myself. I'm a work in progress. But with that being said, you gotta start somewhere. You can start anywhere, but just start. Like this video right here was not planned. I planned on going outside, going for a walk and all kind of stuff. But at the same time, I don't really feel like going outside right now. But I still felt like I had to get this video done today. So y'all can take this as whatever you want to. You can take it as rambling. You can take it as me just BSing, me just saying anything. But I'm sitting here telling you, get into your Bible. Even if you're not hella religious like that. Like, I'm not very religious. Like, I don't really claim Christianity. I follow Jesus Christ and I love the Lord. But it was an issue for me trying to get into that Bible. I won't lie to you. Like, I don't know what it was that kept me from it. It was the devil for real. But then once I sat there and I prayed and I cried to God and told him to lift it up off me and I was tired, he came through and he delivered. Now, every single day, even if I don't do nothing more than just read that one chapter and pray a couple times a day, that's progress. You start somewhere. That's how you build habits. I still struggle with a lot of habits and sins that I need to let go of. But right now, I'm making the active choice to stop with some of that stuff. Yeah, some things are gonna take longer than others, but I know in time, if I give it time, then I will make the change. You have to give yourself time to heal. You got to give yourself time to change. You got to give yourself time to think. You got to give yourself time to plan, time to restructure, time to feel, time to do. But none of it will ever get done if you don't start somewhere. You dig? My name is Salzo, aka Z4, aka Big Zo from the Big Four. Yo, shorty call me Z4, cause I go off like a C4, hot like a firecracker, snap like a snapping turtle, you know? You can call me all of that, or you can just call me AJ. But yeah, you feel me? I approve this message. Go out there, start healing, start learning, start being yourself. And don't let nobody define you, family. You a king, you great. You know that.